One of the main reason that horses' teeth need to be floated are that the mandible, which is the lower jaw, is actually narrower than the maxilla, which is the upper jaw. So the upper teeth, the outside edges stick over the inside edges, which allow the teeth not to wear properly, so you'll get points coming down. And then the mandible being narrower, the inside portion of those molar teeth grow up. So they don't wear evenly, they wear in an uneven plane. And so that uneven plane, as the horse chews in a circular motion, allows points to grow up on the inside and down on the outside. So basically what you do when you're floating horses' teeth is putting everything back in alignment and knocking off the sharp points so they don't have ulcers into the tongue or either the gums. So we can see at the tip of my probe where this sharp point here is rubbing into the ulcers of the gums. There's multiple ones down through here. I think there's 5, 1 on the 11 here, and we have some more here, and then all the way down the cheek teeth. So you can definitely see where these sharp points are wearing into the gums. You know, if you put the pressure on the side of the bit and it's on that cheek tooth and you have a sharp point poking into the cheek, then that pressure, if you're turning left and that bit or bosel or halter, whatever you happen to be riding in, is pushing on that sharp point, then it's going to cause some irritation and that horse is going to resist. But still, you can see the change in this ridge where this tooth really rises up and causes that sharp point next to the tongue. As an owner, things to watch out for if you need your teeth floated. Any what we call quids of feed, so balls of feed on the ground is one thing. Weight loss, of course, is another thing. Resisting in the face when you're putting the halter on or the bridle on or whatever you happen to be riding in. Pain when you're trying to touch or brush their cheeks oftentimes is a sign for dental work. So those are quids. It's called a quid, so a ball of feed that they pack in between their teeth and gum, and even after the 2 flushes I didn't get it all out. So
another way you can find out if your horse needs dental work is not looking in his mouth, but what comes out the other end.
Easy ways to look in the manure is to find if you see any really long chunks of feed or coarse, unground, unchewed up feed. That's a great sign. Oftentimes horses that have a sore mouth have a really hard time eating grains as well because they're in smaller particles and they're not chewing properly, so they're constantly dropping grain. So those signs.
This is the tool that helps grind down the sharp points on your horse's teeth. It's called a power float.
See the difference in that upper quadrant there? We really have it nice and roughed in. It's not complete yet, but all the sharp points, we haven't really taken much off the teeth, but we've definitely gotten the sharp points ground down, and we'll do some more work on them, but at least it's roughed in now.
After a quick rinse, Dr. Stubblefield checks the teeth by moving the lower and upper jaw back and forth, side to side. It's very important to get your horse's teeth floated for proper health.
It helps the health by allowing them to better digest and chew the foods that they're taking in, so their GI tract can actually absorb the nutrients better if they're broken down because the particles are more fine and not as coarse. Getting better benefit out of the groceries that you're giving them. Rascal. No catches anywhere, nice smooth motion. Check it up high. See the teeth meet nicely, and then check it down low because they're going to be eating down low. Everything moves good. So, okay, bud. But I recommend every time your veterinarian's out doing your normal yearly or biannual health checks to check their teeth and make sure that they don't have any sharp points or are starting to have any dental issues.